Okay, so what I have here is the CSR probe connected to the orange and yellow wire at the moment, and I have the reference for both scope probes, the CSR and the battery, which is sitting on TP3. I have its reference also connected to this reference point, which if you follow it all the way up goes to the CSR. So that's where the probe tip is, and the probe reference is here. Both probe references essentially at that point. This is basically a Kelvin measurement connection. Okay, so here's our waveforms. And let's have a look at our mean computation for current and power. So we've, again, similar to yesterday, the last video, where we have 108, 109 millivolts average CSR voltage and 37.7 volts on our battery. We know from yesterday, and we can do it again, that will compute to roughly about 4 watts. If you look at the mean value here, it's a little over 3 watts. So we're closer. We're a lot closer than we were yesterday with the CSR probe set directly across here, and the battery voltage taken here and the reference over here. We were in fact getting about negative 0.8. So with this configuration we're getting about plus 3. Okay, so now I'm going to move the CSR probe over to the green and red wire, which would be nice, right tight against the CSR. Okay, so what we have here is the CSR probe now connected to the green and red wire, Kelvin probes if you will, that are soldered right close to the resistor body. And I have both references tied together, CSR probe and still our TP3 or Vbat probe there. There's our waveforms, and here is our mean values for the CSR, battery voltage, and our Pbat. Now Pbat is sitting about 4.4 watts. So it's high. It's a little high, but it does vary. We're still getting some change just by moving the probe around in different positions. We do get different values for that Pbat measurement. So it's still picking up some noise, but we're a lot closer. We're in the ballpark now compared to what we were before. So, Rosemary, I would highly recommend that you and your team try this Kelvin type measurement with your chosen CSR. So of course the recommendation is to solder as close to the body as you can. Bring both wires to the center and twist them at least a foot away, and then connect your probes to that and see what happens to your Pbat value. Don't be surprised if it changes from a negative mean value to a positive value. And as a quick check, multiply your CSR mean by your battery mean to get a power, and see if it's anywhere near what the scope is telling you for a Pbat computation. Okay, good luck.